Anxiety, excuse me, anxiety stems from you. You can only get anxious about yourself. I mean, just think about it. Like, really think about it. Have you ever truly been anxious about someone else? Let's see. For example, I honestly still right now I still get anxious thoughts about death sometimes. And okay, if you think about it, I'm anxious about death, right? This thought is entirely about myself and what happens to myself during and after I die. It's entirely focused on myself. And I mean, you can say that, oh, I have anxious thoughts about other people, you know, such as, I don't know, I'm anxious that she's going to be late. But is it really about her? I'd argue no. I'd say it's more about you than you perhaps realize. I mean, why are you anxious that someone else is going to be late? What difference does that make? If she's late or not? Because she slights me? Because it hurts? Because it feels like I'm not being taken seriously? What are all those? Those are thoughts about yourself. The anxiety of someone else being late it stems from insecurity of yourself. It's the insecurity of not feeling you're being respected, not feeling like you're worthy. So it's really about yourself. I mean, let's see. Another example could be, I'm anxious that that person is going to get hurt. Are you really though? Is that thought truly about that other person? Or is there some relation to yourself? Is it truly because you can't stand the fact that they might get hurt, that they will get hurt, or you can't stand the fact that you will get hurt from them getting hurt? It's kind of a mind twist, but perhaps you are altruistic. Perhaps you truly have thoughts and your heart goes out to other people. You have anxious thoughts for other people. And I mean, I feel like people who truly get anxious for other people are parents, maybe close friends, maybe family. I would say parents are the top one, parents towards their kids. Second would probably be like family. And probably on the same level is friends, like really close friends. But even so, it's besides parents to kids, people are selfish. People will first think about themselves. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can try to change the people you surround yourself with, but I'm not too sure if the world will be able to all be altruistic. I'm not too sure about it. That might be nihilistic of me, though. Anyway, what does this all mean? I mean, for a majority of your anxious thoughts, you can't have them if you don't have an ego. Because with an ego, you can perceive yourself. You can differentiate yourself. With an ego, there is an I. And a majority of your anxious thoughts come from I. So if you don't have an ego, you don't have an I. Thus, you can't be anxious. But I'm not telling you to completely dissolve your ego, because then, well, as I said before, you wouldn't have an I. You'd basically you wouldn't even know that you existed. Scary, right? Yeah, you don't want to completely dissolve your ego. And I mean, anxiety is useful. It protects you. Sometimes it can get overactive, but in the end, it's really just for your protection. But how do you, I guess, sort of get rid of or minimize your anxiety? Well, like I said before, temper your ego. Your anxiety will also temper down. Having less thoughts about yourself means that there's less of those thoughts going toward anxiety. Be conscious of your ego. That's it.